Hello mga kamamski! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for today's episode, I'll be cooking a dish called pork binagoonan with a twist. Pork binagoonan is a classic Filipino dish that is well loved by Filipinos. And for today, I'm going to put a twist on this classic Filipino dish. What is the twist that I'm going to use? You better watch out from start to finish to find out how to cook this very delicious recipe called pork binagoonan with a twist. My mom has cooked for us, her family, all her life, until one day, Alzheimer's disease took away all her recipes, but not in my heart. Sharing her simple yet delicious recipes to all. Ma, this is for you. To start with, on a heated pan, I put some 3/4 kilo of liempo or pork belly pieces around an inch thick. Okay, so I slice it an inch thick and we're going to render it. Okay, so we're not cooking it in oil. We just let the fat render so that the pork will be cooked. So after a few minutes, this is how it looks like. The pork has been cooked just a little bit and you can see the fat or the oil has rendered out. And we just need to flip this on the other side and make sure that the pork pieces will be nicely cooked and brown. Okay, so after a few minutes again, the pork has been cooking very well, and it's now time to set this aside and drain the oil. Okay, so we're not going to remove the oil in the pan because we're going to use this oil to fry our eggplants. Okay, as you can see, this is the same oil that was left with the pork. And now we're going to use this to fry our eggplant pieces. So this around 2 to 3 small eggplants that I sliced this way. Okay, and we're going to brown this on both sides. As you can see, the eggplants has been cooking very well and we want it to be toasted like this. Now that the eggplants are cooked to perfection, we're now ready to take this off the pan and we're going to drain this on paper towels. Okay, and so again, there's oil left and we're going to use this oil again. So I transfer the oil that I use in frying in eggplants. I transferred it to a bigger pan or a bigger pot, and then I'm going to saute on this oil 1 chop of onions. Okay, I prefer red over white for this recipe, but since I don't have a red onion, white onion will do. And now I add 6 cloves of garlic chopped. Okay, so we're going to cook this first before adding the next ingredient. As you can see, the onions and garlic is cooking very well. And now we add our next ingredient, which is 3 pieces of tomatoes that I slice. You can slice or chop this. Just make sure that you will cook the tomatoes very well. As you can see, after a few minutes, the tomatoes have been crushed and cooked. Now we add our star ingredient, which is the 4 tablespoons of bagoong, or we call this shrimp paste. Now in the Philippines, you can buy a raw raw bagoong in the market, and like what I did, I cooked this raw bagoong. But if you don't like to buy it in the wet market, you can buy it in bottles. It is readily available in your groceries or supermarkets, or in your Asian groceries if you are abroad. Okay, so after a few minutes of cooking our bagoong or shrimp paste, we're now ready to add the pork pieces or the pork belly pieces that we rendered a while ago. And it's really looking good right now. So we just have to mix them up all together so that the shrimp paste will be absorbed by our delicious pork belly. Okay, so after mixing them together and it has absorbed the ingredients by the pork, we're now going to add some black pepper to add some spice to our dish. Again, so we have to just mix and incorporate the black pepper with our pork. Okay, and now we're ready to add 1 to 2 cups of water. So I added 1 cup of water first. Okay, and then we will going to boil or simmer this in low fire for 25 to 30 minutes until it is soft and tender. But before that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar. Okay, so we're going to cover this and let this simmer until it is cooked. So after 25 to 30 minutes, let's now check our pork. And a while ago, I tested it with a fork and it's already fork tender. Okay, so this is how it looks like. It looks so mouth-watering already. But we're now ready to add our twist. This is 1 cup of coconut cream. Okay, so you can buy coconut cream in markets, or you can buy this also in groceries, in can, or in powdered form. So there are so many ways of buying your coconut cream. So we're going to simmer our coconut cream and reduce this. Okay, at this point, after boiling the pork binagoonan with coconut cream for a few minutes, we can taste the sauce first, and I guarantee you this is absolutely so delicious. And now we're ready to add our green chili that I divided into 2. Okay, and we'll just mix everything together. Okay, so there's a perfect balance of spiciness, sweetness from the sugar, saltiness from our bagoong. And also, the sweet eggplants will add another dimension to our dish, as well as an extender. Okay, so this is really looking good, and I'm just hungry just by looking at this. Perfect with rice. I'm sure you will eat a lot of rice when you will finish and cook this dish. Okay, so this is the part where I'm also very excited, the plating part. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is our final dish. As you can see, it really looks, it smells good, and it tastes so good. So I hope you will try this at your homes. Again, this has been Marita Stan from My Mom's Recipes Deleted by Alzheimer's. Till our next episode, thank you for watching. Bye.